Well, just waiting for the sun to go down at this point. I'm doubtful that this will even work though. I've been wanting to shoot this roll of HP5 at night, but this was brought with a pack of Portra 400 that if you saw one of my earlier videos, this all got ruined by the x-ray machine in the airport. So why am I trying it? Well, the main reason is because I just want to shoot some film. But the second reason is that the biggest problem with the Portra 400 was the shift in the color hues. So with this being black and white, don't have to worry about that problem. I'm going to overexpose it a little bit because I did overexpose one image of the Portra 400 and it actually looked better than the other ones that were properly exposed. So we won't know until we get our scans back, but just going to go and try it. Alright, looks like we have 1 second at f8, so I'm gonna try that first and see. I don't think it did anything. Okay, I don't know why it's not.
If I want to.
Keep going, I guess. Okay. I don't know why it's not doing anything. I know. Got the dark slide. I thought the cable release wasn't working. I've had the dark slide in the whole time. Alright, let's try it. Let's go now.
Yeah.
Hey, it helped me though because I haven't necessarily set focus yet either, so that's good. Alright, dark slide coming out. Maybe. Alright, now F8 at 1 second. So open the shutter. Alright, that's number 1. Well, just in case you weren't already convinced with me trying to get 4 exposures with the dark slide in, here's just another example of me being a dillweed. I seriously did not remember a car passing through when we got this exposure, but the rewound video footage and the giant headlight streaks across the frame don't lie, do they? In spite of that, I was still able to get the idea that I was going for. I wanted to get both the street light and the car in the same frame and kind of have the idea that the street light is shining down on the car. So the concept is there. I guess I just got a little bit too excited and didn't notice a car coming. Now I'm going to remeter the light. I'm going to overexpose it one stop at 200 ISO. See what that does. So I guess that was an easier conversion than I thought. I wasn't using my head. So at 400 ISO, 1 second exposure. At 200 ISO, you just go up to 2 seconds. All right, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Much better this time, obviously, getting the photo that I wanted. And honestly, you can't tell a whole lot of difference between the one that I shot at box speed first and the one that I overexposed one stop. The only place where I could tell the difference was in these lights and this shot back here, but no one really cares when lights are clipped in the highlights because they're lights and they're supposed to be bright anyway. All right, so basically the same shot. That was our wide angle. I'm going to just use the same subject and get probably a medium and a close-up and then see what other details we can get. Alright, we're going to try the same thing. F8 at 1 second and then F8 again at 2 seconds. I hope the composition is okay. I backed it up as far as I could. The viewfinder is not bright at night. 1, 2, 3. 1 Mississippi. Close the shutter. Let's film. Alright, same thing. Gonna try it again at 2 seconds. Overexpose it one stop. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Uh-oh. didn't put it on T.
What?
I didn't put it on T.
So what does that do?
Get one more exposure. It only did it for half a second. Alright, here goes the real thing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Not really too much to say on these, pretty flat overall. I think if I would have shot them in color, then the green of the car would have really popped and made the subject stand out considering the overall scene. But I think the next couple of exposures will show that just moving your camera to one side of the same subject can make a ton of difference and make the image way more dynamic. I think maybe I should do it straight on. Oh yeah, I like that way better. I'm gonna open this shot up a little bit. I'm gonna shoot at 4.5 this time. At 1 second, and then again at 2 seconds. You ready? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready, but we're gonna do it anyway. 1 Mississippi. Oh, thing keeps getting stuck. I guess we'll call that one the overexposure. Let's do this one at 1 second. Not make the same mistake again. There we go. There we go. It was really hard for me to tell at first which one of these I liked better, the overexposed one or the one that I shot normally, but I think the overexposed one takes it home. Again, there's not a whole lot of difference here, but there is a big difference between these and the flat ones that we just took right before this. Definitely a better range of highlights and shadows, different pops of light and darkness all throughout the image, makes it way more dynamic with a lot more depth, which is doubly important in black and white. I don't like any of these angles. Never mind, I don't like it. Don't like it. I was having a really hard time finding something that I liked after those first 3 compositions, so we just kind of had to walk around a little bit and try to find something that caught our eye. We're looking for something that was well lit and at least looked halfway pleasing to the eye. Oh, those stairs never get any easier. I think I already made the mistake of shooting it too dark with the other car. I don't know. I think I did. I don't think there's enough light. I'm trying to find more light. This is pretty well lit, but I don't like the subject. But let me see if I can find a composition. Might have to just go with it anyway. I think we're just gonna go with this one. It kind of feels like settling, but oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, the only thing different is gonna shoot this one at f16. 4 seconds. So with reciprocity failure, what was that, 8 seconds, I guess? I need to look that up. Alright, f16 at 4 seconds with reciprocity somewhere between 6 and 8 seconds. Let's go 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still don't necessarily like the subject, but I guess it's an okay overall scene. It's pretty well lit, and I did try to do this one again at 12 seconds, way overexposed, just to try to see what happened, but for whatever reason it didn't come out, and don't know what that looks like. Okay, last exposure, f11 at 2 seconds, so really 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Is it? tag her up. Never use a 35 millimeter. Too much to do. We'll do that a separate night and not have to bring this big football to take pictures with. I don't think there's enough light at all. Initial thoughts without seeing our scans. I think it was way too dark. Not gonna look good. Probably have to redo this. Well, I'm glad that I ended up being wrong about that. I think those are my initial thoughts, because looking through the viewfinder on the RB, it just looks super, super dark at night. And so I just thought, dude, they're just too dark. There's no way that those are gonna come out good. I've noticed this with the RB, even like at blue hour, it just gets really difficult and dark to see through there, just because it's just an old camera and that's just how it is sometimes. But I'm also glad that I was wrong about the HP5 being ruined by the airport security machines. I have 2 more rolls left, but I think I really want to shoot some color at night.